like to do a little bit of an experiment, so bear with me. I want you to think about some recent time where you've been wallowing in negative thoughts. If you never wallow in negative thoughts, if you never find yourself just kind of getting sucked down by negative thoughts, do let me know. I want to be your disciple. I think it's safe to say we're all kind of in the same boat of getting dragged down by thoughts from time to time. But let's revisit them. Let's revisit some recent thoughts that have dragged us down. Maybe it was a conflict you had with somebody, something you felt guilty about, something you were worried about, and you just were feeling horrible. Revisit that. Think to yourself, whose fault was it? Was it my fault, or was it the other person's fault? If you're thinking about some sort of insecurity, dwell on that. Spend about 60 seconds just kind of revisiting that thought and how you were feeling at the time and how it was just kind of dragging you down and making you kind of wallow in negative thoughts, be they sad or angry or worried, and just kind of revisit that. So if you've got something in mind, just stick with it for the next minute or so. Kind of get into it deeply. Try and really dig in there and assign blame or fault or what led to whatever negative feeling it is, and just kind of wallow in it for a minute. If you're doing this right, you'll feel a very heavy, kind of sinking feeling. It should be a familiar feeling to many of us. And just dig deep into it. And if you're getting into it, if you're succeeding in revisiting these negative thoughts, now I want you to look at what you're doing to yourselves. You're making yourself feel bad, feel sad, feel angry, feel inadequate, whatever thought you were just wallowing in. Just kind of laugh at yourself that in just the last couple of minutes you were able to revisit these negative thoughts and feel that pain again. You should kind of feel silly about that, because here you are, it's like you're no different than you were a couple of minutes ago. Here you were able to, throw yourself into painful feelings over what? Just a little mental exercise. And now as you're kind of looking at yourself and just how silly this is to be wallowing in this pain, revisiting it, feel what happens to that pain that you were just feeling a minute ago. Has it dissipated, or is it still strong in your thoughts? And if you're watching yourself feel this pain, if you take a step back from it, you may see that it dissipates and disappears. That's kind of what it's all about. We all wallow in pain from time to time, daily, many times daily, in fact most of the day sometimes. And if you can just catch yourself and watch yourself doing it, and in doing so feel those thoughts dissipate and lose their power over you, then you've taken back control from those negative thoughts. And it's a really good feeling to do it once. It's even a better feeling once you find yourself doing that on a regular basis. And it's a virtuous cycle. you can find that you develop a little bit of a skill for catching yourself sinking into negative thoughts and pulling yourself out of it, because you're able to observe what's going on and laugh at it and just observe it and say, ah, ha, 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 those are your negative thoughts. You're going to try and suck me down. Well, I'm not in the mood today, so, move along. It's a skill set that's worth pursuing because it works.